Dominic Campbell, Director, FutureGov.
Patchwork is a really simple app that allows frontline practitioners to connect to one another, to communicate effectively and to collaborate so that they can actually form a team around a client and enable them to provide better services to that client.
A lot of our systems to collect kind of current information about who workers are and where they're located and how to get in touch with them are poor. They're often paper copies that are outdated the day after they're printed. We really were desperate for a system that helped us to connect the system of support around vulnerable people.
People from health, people from NGOs, people from FACS are really getting into using the tool and being able to know which one of them is working with a child.
For our service, we provide a range of health services for young people across the whole Central Coast region. Patchwork offers a great opportunity because some young people come along in quite a degree of chaos, and the next thing is working out what's important to them and then connecting them up to the services in accordance with both their identified list of needs but also as a health worker's list of needs.
We've tried it on the Central Coast over the last 6 months and they're loving it. We want to give other districts the opportunity to try it and see what that means in a different place with different geography, different services, and see how it works there as well.
And often in a rural area, we have services that are involved with that family who do not live in the community, who may in fact travel more than 2-3 hours to get to the community to work with that child. So something like Patchwork can assist those people living outside of the community to have a visual representation and an accessible one where we have an excellent directory and details around who is involved with that family, who is involved with that child. If we want to keep the child and the family at the centre of our practice, we need to know who is working with that child.
The remarkable figure for me is that we've got close to 50 agencies, separate agencies, already involved in Patchwork, which you can see already starts to weave this service system around our clients. And in that space, we've got nearly 400 what they call agents, which is individuals in those 50 agencies who are on the Patchwork system and utilising it.
We're not working with families for 6 months and then finding out that they've got a drug and alcohol worker. We're finding out straight away and we can start collaborating and having case conferences immediately. It ties in really well with our family safety centred practice as well, which is all about safety networks.
I didn't need any training to learn how to use it. You basically create a username, you log in and you put your client's details in there, and then there's different tabs which you can select to get different information.
Okay. The beauty of Patchwork is that it's the embodiment of the kind of culture that we're trying to build across government and across government and non-government agencies, which is, can we just start to talk to one another?
I think it's a fantastic linking service for service providers, and obviously it's beneficial to clients because it streamlines the service support that they receive. So there's not a lot of different services doing the same role. It just allows every service to know what the other person is doing.
We had caseworkers today who came along who hadn't heard of Patchwork and sat down and automatically could see how Patchwork is a tool that they can integrate into their practice.
I think you'll see over time it will just become part of normal business. People's first question when they get a new client will be, I wonder if they're on Patchwork, and I think they're going to get into the system and check who else knows this client before they even start their engagement, which is, I think, revolutionary.
Safe Home for Life, Child Protection Reforms, New South Wales Government Family and Community Services.